Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Jeremy B. Hill Show. Hey, friends, how are you? I got something to share with you. You know, all of us are on this journey, this path it is to have the best marriage that we can, the best business that we can, to become the best version of ourselves that we can. This path it is that tomorrow's going to be better than today, that things are getting better, we're moving forward. And one thing is for sure on that path, there is going to come a point where it is that you're just out of gas. You're out of energy. You feel stuck and out of options, and you don't know where to go next. You are completely out of fucks to give, but you're also a bit lost. You have this weight of what am I supposed to do next? And it sits heavy on your shoulders. You know what I'm talking about. That weight that keeps you up at night when it's quiet is the same one that wakes you up before your alarm goes off and you are instantly awake and aware that it's still in the room with you, that there is a gravity that lingers there waiting for you to come up with a solution and to decide, what the fuck am I going to do next? You can't escape it. It doesn't go away. You can't hide from it. It's just there. And so when you find yourself there, when you are overwhelmed and stuck and now what? When you're there, what do you do? What do you do next? How do you get out of that? How do you stop that feeling? How do you get out of that state? Well, here's what you do. You need to take a big, deep breath and slow down. And I want you to remember this. Reset, refocus, restart. Let's look at that for a sec. So the first is reset. The best thing it is that you can do when you are stuck and you are at that phase is you got to hit the pause button. You got to give yourself permission. It is to stop, to step away, and you need to clear your head. This does not mean, fuck it, I give up and throw all the papers off your desk and storm out and I quit and fuck this. No. That's not it. The reset is like it's the pinwheel of death on your computer, right? It's damn it, okay. I got to control alt delete this bitch, or I got to restart this or something. You need to restart it, and you need to start fresh. And so for you need to find out what that is. That may mean just taking a walk around the block. It may mean taking the rest of the day off. It may mean going for a drive or listening to music or jumping on your Calm or Headspace app or something and getting kind of, 10, 15, 20 minutes of just kind of a mental refresh so you can kind of move on with a little bit clearer head and a little bit, not so much of a weight on your shoulder. You need that kind of. Then what do? Then you got to refocus. Then it's time to revisit. What are you doing? Like, where am I trying to go? What am I trying to achieve? Like, what is that goal? What is that next place? What is that thing I am trying to go for? And is what I'm feeling right now, is this a problem, or am I just pissed and frustrated? Because oftentimes stress and that feeling comes because I'm trying to control something that's out of my control. And because I can't control it, that's what causes the stress. Sometimes it might actually be a problem. Sometimes you may need to revisit or realign things, but oftentimes a lot of this is because we're trying to control something that's out of our control. So rather than focusing on that problem, look at the bigger picture and think about where it is that you're trying to go and what are those things along that path that you can actually control. What are those first 1 or 2 or 3 assets, things, actions that I can control that I can start moving forward with. And so then you restart. Let's take this plan and let's put this into action. Let's take this kind of calmed mind, this a little bit of kind of a refocused and realigned kind of insight and perspective, and start moving forward. Take the first step, even if it's small. Like, one of the things that's been sitting with me lately is progress, even if it's slow. Progress is progress, even if it's small. You're still moving forward. And these little, small, incremental movements kind of build a little bit of confidence back in you. You know, it's, when you see somebody playing a basketball game and they hit 2 or 3 shots in a row, they say, oh man, that guy's got the hot hand, or, ooh, he's on fire, give him the ball. They want to give him the ball because it's working, because what I'm doing is working. I'm starting to build that little bit of momentum. And so remember, kind of restarting doesn't mean I need to change everything. It means I'm going to be a little bit more deliberate on kind of these next steps. So if any of you, myself included, are kind of going through this to where you're just like, what do I do? Remember those 3 things. Remember this kind of reset, refocus, restart. Because hitting the wall is not the end. It's not, it's just a part. This is a part of the journey. It's not the end of the journey. So when you're on that path and going through that, just remember that reset, refocus, restart. Give yourself a little bit of grace and get your ass back to work. I hope that helps, man. Love you guys. Thanks for listening today. This has been the Jeremy B. Hill Show. If you liked today's episode, go on and give us a 5-star review. Not 4, but 5. And even more importantly, share it with somebody else. This is Jeremy B. Hill. Your success is waiting for you, but it's not going to wait forever. Go get it.